There are 5 directors who are pitching to become the director of the next James Bond movie. I'm going to list them out for you, and I want you to power rank in terms of who you would most like to direct the next James Bond movie versus who you would least like. Edward Berger, Denis Villeneuve, Edgar Wright, Jonathan Nolan is also in the running. That's Chris's brother. And then last but not least, Paul King.
The last thing I want is for Edgar Wright to do it. Bond doesn't need to be funny. It doesn't need to be kinetic. It doesn't need to be zippy. It doesn't need to have heart. Fuck that. 4th is Berger.
Yeah.
Berger's Sam Mendes reborn. 3 is Jonathan Nolan.
Yeah. They couldn't get Chris, so they're interviewing Jonathan. Do you think they're like, hey, Jonathan, so your brother's like definitely not interested?
No. It was the other way. They were talking to Chris, and Chris was like, I'd love to come in, but you know who you should talk to. The runner-up is surprisingly Paul King. The care and attention that he gave to the Paddington movies has to be noted, right? Like, they're very visually cool, and he obviously understands how to take IP and like make it his own and infuse heart and soul into it. And I think that Bond could really use a fresh coat of paint. I think Paul King would be a great choice.
Berger, Nolan, we're probably going to get a little more of the same. Paul King, who knows where we go?
That'd be awesome.
Like funny but not annoying.
And then,
so obviously number 1, of course, Villeneuve. The like
Villeneuve
vistas
Bond.
he would come up with, the like widescreen shots he would come up with.
How about Danny Boyle?
Ooh.